Ugh. Trapper was having a PTSD flashback on Ormond Lake Mine. Yeah, that was an earlier game I had on this map, and it was as awful as it looked. I decided to play Trapper in Chaos Shuffle. I don't know why. I guess I hate myself. But I don't know, sometimes I just want to play an M1 killer. And Trapper I think is my usual go-to. It's good to go back to like basics, and you don't have a power that you can use to help you, so you have to be smarter than the survivors. It's just nice to every once in a while go back to that and make sure you still have that knowledge and experience and skill. And sometimes I just feel like playing Trapper for some reason. Like I look at all the killers and I'm like, nah. Like I look at Wesker and I'm like, I don't feel like it. Or Singularity, nah, I don't feel like him either. Then I look at Trapper, and then I'm staring at him and looking at him, and I'm like, I don't know. Do I want to subject myself to this torment? Like I think I do. Yeah, the Steve, they were on that gen, so I decided to get them off of it. Like Trapper, you're kinda, like at the beginning, you kinda wanna like set up traps and I mean, get injures when you can, of course, because any time wasting the survivors do is beneficial for you. But the Steve wasn't running the loops efficiently. Like, see, he's just like weaving and bobbing instead of taking a direct path. Yeah, here I wanted to put the trap outside, but then I changed my mind and decided to put it inside because I think they're more likely to get hit by it if it's inside the loop like that than outside. I didn't want another situation where they could just run around the stupid fucking trap. Yeah, and he messed up big time there. I don't know what his plan was. Like, Trapper is regular speed killer. 115 or 4.6. Whichever one you like to use. Yeah. I didn't actually know that I had this add-on until here, and she went down. I was like, oh, actually, this is good because like I didn't look at them. Since I'm playing Trapper, it's like I don't have time to go freaking look at all my stuff. I need to like get moving, set up my traps. Here, I decided to drop her because Steve was almost second stage. So I'm like, let me drop her, and he won't get the camp meter right. But then here I fuck up and I go to place a trap and they unhook him anyway. Like I should have stayed nearby. But I did take advantage of this and I injured them all. So they could either work on Jen's injured or waste time healing. Also, I think that pallet stun was bullshit. Like I wasn't even near it. Yeah, I came over here to disrupt the healing, maybe catch them off guard and get it down, which I was able to. Yeah, I was trying to bait somebody to come in thinking I was picking up. And I did get to Steve, so since he's been hooked already, seems the better target to hook again. Try to get him out as soon as I can. Made it really easy because he kept running at me with his endurance. I'm able to get rid of that, and then because he was deep wounds, if he had dead hard, or yeah, if he had dead hard, it wouldn't work. I mean, he was kind of running around all cocky and stuff. So I think he thought he could run me for like 5 gens. And blinding me was beneficial though, because it gave me a speed boost thanks to that Shadowborn. I don't know if it's Shadowborn, but it's not Lightborn, it's the one that gives you haste when you get blinded. Yeah, I knew Lara was around, so I didn't want to pick Steve up because she could come in for a save. And she's gonna go down because she got caught in my trap again. And then, lucky enough, Adam came over to try and pick up Steve. And I was able to slug them off. This one turned out way better than that first Ormond Lake Mine map. Now just hooking everybody. I could have abandoned here because they're all bots, but I don't know. I like to see the game through to the end. And of course the bot war person. Yeah, they need to get rid of that. Like, what kind of crap is that? I don't even understand why that was added to the game. Or has it like always been there? And if it's always been there, like why haven't they just removed it by now? I guess I can't really remove it because of perks like slippery meat and the luck offerings would be pointless. Because like sometimes like someone being able to do that, like even though like you technically won as the killer, like it could change it around to where like you end up losing. I don't know, like that doesn't seem okay. Like they can have that, but like where's the killer equivalent to that then? Shattered Square. I think most of these games I end up getting a little smarter like the longer I've played with them. and I was going for 3 gens, so trying to find like good 3 gen spread and trying to guard those. Maps like this though, I try to put traps in random places, as you saw. Put that trap in like middle of a grass patch. Maybe someone will run into it. Same with that. So I don't really have a good 3 gen. Like they're all the gens are spread pretty good. So I figure I'll hold these 3 on this side of the map. Maybe that one in the middle too. Yeah, I got rid of that pellet just in case for future needs. Like sometimes people will have like life and you don't want them to use pallets to distance on you. I decided to not worry about that chase and set up my traps again. I actually got Blood Ward in this game and I was like, ooh, maybe I could do something with that since I am Trapper. I actually think I got pretty decent perks in all of my Trapper games. I mean, obviously not like super good or really good, but at least they weren't actual trash for the most part. Or maybe have like one, but at least the others would be like somewhat useful. Make sure you swing through pallets and stuff in your 3 gen to try and get rid of the pallets. And yeah, this bee ran into my trap again. I was like, let me go get that. Yeah, I don't even care. It's just been hit. Get back on there. Where you belong. I might watch Quiet Kills a little too much when it comes to Trapper. I watch him for Singularity too. It's so entertaining. B ran into my trap again. It's funny too, because she literally ran into that one the first time. She either wasn't trying to escape from it, or I got really lucky and finally took them like forever to escape. Like I always seem to get unlucky with Trapper, and it only takes like 2 tries for the survivors to get out of the traps. And then of course when I play Survivor and I'm stuck in a trap, I never get free. I think it's happened like once where like the first try I actually got free and I was like, what? I actually stood there for a second because I didn't realize. That was my best mind game yet. don't know. Maybe I like playing Trapper because if you lose, then I mean, I guess this is like an excuse to not be like, you know what, I did bad this game. I should have done this different or whatever, but like if you lose, I don't know, maybe it's not like I could blame the killer because I'm not playing a good killer, but it's more like I did my best. That's the best I could do with the limitations of my character. But I don't know, maybe that's also why I play them, because it's like I don't want that to be the case. Like I want to be better than that, and it forces you to be that way. Because like, I mean, you have to, like all your knowledge and experience and stuff, you have to utilize playing like killers like Trapper and like Ghostface, Skull Merchant. Man, this trap is putting in some work. It's caught 3 survivors so far. So I managed to get them off those 3 gens, and now I'm just gonna kind of hang out around this area. Try to guard it the best I can. I mean, it's not the best 3 gen setup, but yeah, he saw. At least he saw the trap. But I mean, he still goes down for it. Oh yeah, and then I caught her with the shack one. And then the Sable gets caught in that. You remember that random trap I put in the beginning of this game? See? See? Like, you should do it. Those are the traps that get people. Like, they're not expecting there to be one there. And even though Cheryl got out of her trap, she got injured. So now it's like super dangerous for her to go get that save, especially with me still here. And so I was able to get her. This was a good game. Let me reset that trap. Good trap. Get some cookies. For being a good trap. Alright, Father Campbell's Chapel. Yeah, this one I got some really good perks. They see me, they scream, and I can see them. I got pain resonance. I got Forever Entwined. I really like that perk. Being able to pick survivors up really fast. Helps against potential flashlight saves. Yep, and you see me here, I am putting traps, not like on pallets and stuff and windows, because those are super obvious. Like a map like this with the grass, it's really good to put the traps around the loops, but in spots with the grass where they're not paying attention. But you know they're probably going to run around this way. Higher chance of catching them. And even if they do see it, they have to run around it, which forces them to take a wider path. and sometimes that can help you get a hit. Nancy DC'd as soon as she saw the trap. Yeah, see you ran right into that one. Yeah, there's a 3-gen here, so I'm just gonna be setting up my trap blade. And then I move the traps. There's like, especially if they're in comms or whatever, they'll probably say where the trap is. Or I mean, everyone sees where they got caught, right? Or around where they got caught. Or I guess they don't. You just see the little screen bubble thing. I didn't commit to disable because I want to keep this 3-gen safe. I have that trap there, so if they take that caravan and jump out the back, hopefully it catches them. That trap got Yui again. Oh yeah, that top perk, what it does is when a generator gets done, it blocks all the windows for a while. And I don't know how good that perk would be, like... I don't know. It's not really in your control, so it's like... I guess if you're in the middle of a chase and they finish a gen and you're near like a window or something that they're using and then all of a sudden they can't use it. But I don't like that it's not like... Oh. You know, like R control where I can press a button and then just activate it or something like that. But a lot of killer perks are like that anyway. Like, we don't really have control of when it goes off and when we can use it. It's like, I'm perfectly fine for it not being able to be used until they finish a gen, but at least, like, maybe let me activate it when I want to activate it? Or is that just too strong? Yeah, the Yui gave up. Yeah, I don't know why survivors haven't figured this out, considering this is probably the easiest killer to freaking counter, but if I'm in an area and I'm just staying to the area and not going after you, that might be the hint that I'm staying in the area and there's a possible 3-gen, and you might want to come over and break the 3-gen. Like, I mean, this is applicable to Trapper and Hag. Maybe to an extent Skull Merchant. Sometimes Singularity, but Singularity is strong enough that he can commit to chases and still get back to his gens. Or it's like, I guess not as risky to commit to a chase that takes you away from your gen. Yeah, unfortunately, the way you have to play Trapper sometimes gets boring. So you're just just sitting in your area waiting for survivors to come over. I mean, I guess it could be good to watch so you can see. Like, if you're newer to the game and you're not really sure how to defend the regen well. I mean, sometimes even if you do try to defend a 3-gen, you're... like, you end up losing anyway. I mean, survivors have all the time in the world. Killers, unfortunately, we don't have all the time because we can only kick a single gen 8 times, and then after that we can't kick it anymore. So at that point, the survivors can just finish it. And they have all the time in the world to complete the gen, so they'll just... like, it's really slow, but... they can just work on the gen, run out, heal up if they need to, come back, work on it some more. Like, pretty much what they're gonna be doing is working on the gen enough to where you keep kicking it until the point where you can't kick it anymore. Or, like, because of these gen perks and stuff now, all they have to do is just work on 2 at the same time. Usually, like, the 2 furthest. And eventually they're gonna get one of them because, like, there's only so much you can do as killer, like. Yeah, it's like, what do you want me to do? Like, I'm gonna come after you. Like, I don't think she liked that I quote-unquote tunneled her. There was 3 of them. One of them was a bot. They weren't gonna get these gens. And unfortunately, the bots are either too smart or too stupid to get caught in these traps. They're freaking cheaters. They know where the traps are, so they avoid them. Gosh, man, bots are so annoying. Man, that Nancy had some good perks. I don't know why she left. But she had put Dead Hard, a Last Stand. Anyway, back to 3-gen. Yeah, I think Trapper can do really well with 3-gens because of his traps. Like, you trap up the area really good, it's super scary for them to run around. And yeah, this freaking Salt here. It's like, honor? Like, what? Like, what do you mean? Like, what was I supposed to do? Let the Yui just get out of the traps and, like, run along? Just let Sable come into my territory and work on a generator? Oh yeah, I'm looking at this stuff now. Ooh, I have Devour Hope. And Friends Till the End. Oh, I think that bottom one is like you can play or something like that. That one might be in handy if I get blinded or pallet stunned enough times. can hear that generator being worked on. I think I'm gonna keep this 3 gen, and then like basement is right there. Like, unfortunately that gen has a lot of progress on it, but if I can keep them off of it long enough, it'll regress all the way down. Victim number 1. Yeah, be careful when you pick them from traps like that. If someone was around, they probably could have pallet saved. Or flashlight saved, so just keep that in mind. We're gonna pick them up from the traps. Yeah, see that main building gen is regressing pretty good. I don't know if she had a perk that got her out of there or if she Kobe'd out. Forgot to check at the end of this game what perks she had. Yep, pretty much if you're in my territory, you're getting injured. And if you stay in my territory, then I'll commit to the chase. Yes, get this pallet out of the way. Fine by me. Ooh, maybe get this one out of the way, yep. I mean, that one's not safe, so... Ah, you barely missed that. Man, that's the unfortunate thing with the traps. Like, some of the areas that's like too big, so they can just bypass the trap. Should move it closer to that corner, or they'll cut in. Just taking a look at my gens. I think Dwight has that perk where the entity will block the gen, so I can't kick it. Yeah, I move it this time. So they have to go wide. Sometimes that would be enough to get a little bit of distance you need, because I think they go like wider than they need to, just to make sure they don't get sucked into the trap feeder. Yeah, so I'm just hitting her and going back. That's pretty much what you want to do. Now I need to protect this generator. I put that there because like maybe they'll just run through that. Yeah, luckily they missed a skill check there. Yeah, make sure you hook in your 3 gen as well. Yeah, friends till the end. Did you forget I had that? Or maybe they don't know it shows your aura for a little bit. Yeah, unfortunately this Alan got saved. And of course he has DS. Why not? Yep, do not commit to that chase. Protect your gens. Set the traps that they disarmed. Yeah, I've decided to hook this Nia further in. Yeah, them completing that gen pretty much ended the game for them. Yeah, seeing that Dwight knew. Yeah, cause like 2 people injured, death hook. Everyone is death hook actually at this point. Yeah, I'm in a good spot. Yeah, Devour also slowed down the game. So as soon as it popped, they had to go find the totem. To be honest, I forgot that trap was there. So it wasn't glowing white. I love when the survivors miss this skill check. I am surprised that bot was doing that. I think that's the first time I've ever seen that where they were actually reading it like that. Usually they drop it immediately. Yeah, they're really trying to finish that gen. They have to commit to it. That trap was a good one. See? You don't put them under the pallet. You put it around there. You're gonna run into it eventually. I mean, not all the time, but... Now I'm trying to find this, Michaela. She's like at the gate, like, let me out. No. then because friends to the end, I know where the white is. Yeah, like that's what a bot is supposed to do. Yeah, I think if they didn't waste all the pallets at the beginning, that probably would have been a little bit different. Yay, swamp! Yeah, keep note of that trap I just laid down. You'll see in a little bit. So I do put that one near the pallet, but I don't put it in the pallet like most trappers would. I put it over there because I'm thinking they're gonna drop the pallet and then run around that corner. Or maybe before they get to the pallet, they're running around that corner. They're gonna run into it. So yeah, I'm chasing this Lara, and look, she was literally gonna run into that, and then she just at the last second dodged. That's why I'm like looking at the trap and then her, because I'm like, how did you see that in order to dodge it like that? Like, I got super suspicious at that point. Because seriously, like I even went over to look, like, wait, maybe I put it in a bare spot? But no, it looks like it's covered. I don't think she had a map. Because, like, the maps can show killer items, right? I don't think there's a perk that does that. I wanted to pick up the trap, but she crawled on top of it. I was like, okay, whatever. I guess I'll hook you. This one, I think this was actually my literal first game when I decided to start playing Trapper in Chaos Shuffle. So I'm not guarding a 3-gen like I should be. But looking around, I don't even think there is a good one. Yeah, they're kind of... I mean, I guess maybe those 3 that I'm looking at right now, they're kind of far away. Like, the one on the boat is closer, but it's on the boat, so it's like I have to walk all the way up there. I think I do decide to try and protect these 3. Get hits when I can, get rid of pallets. Yeah, so I think this is Call of Brine. I think in one of my videos I said that this perk was stupid, but it was because I was stupid and I didn't know what it did. But it's really useful for, like, that, for example, like, pretty much lets me know that they're on it. But yeah, I think I got some pretty decent perks in here too. I got Surge. Surveillance, I think is what that one's called. I have information on the gens. And that other one's not so great. It just lets me see blood pools easier, but it's swamp, so like in the places with not that much grass, it's probably okay, but other than that, yeah. I came over here to get that trap, and then it's like, might as well take advantage of this situation. Like I said, this was my literal first game, and I didn't play Trapper in a hot minute. Definitely have to adjust, because like Trapper is an area defense kind of killer, but I'm so used to killers that I don't have to do that, like more like chase killers, so it always takes me a little bit to readjust, be like, oh yeah, I need to hold areas. I need to play Trapper like you're supposed to play him. Yeah, Toledo wants me to chase her, but I guess being able to see the blood pools a lot brighter in this map is actually useful. Now that I'm seeing it. I don't think it came in too handy in here, like no one was really being a rat or anything like that. I actually like getting that perk with the Survivor one, where when you get injured you don't leave scratch marks and stuff for a certain amount of time. Then that one becomes useful because all you have is blood pools to follow, and this perk makes it easier to see those. I just realized they finally got one gen done. I don't know what they're doing. That was risky of me. Yeah, this is kind of wild that Trapper is practically 12 hook in this game. Okay, I guess technically that's an 8 hook with somebody getting up. But still. Yeah, I heard the last, like, millisecond of healing. Yeah, I'm just gonna have to guess that those two traps, like, I don't know, maybe their settings aren't like set on high or ultra or whatever. So maybe the grass isn't as thick so they can see it. That's the only thing I can think of, because both of them avoided both of those traps that are like just randomly placed. It's like, I don't think they're cheating to see them, because the Thalita did get caught by this trap, but on my right. Yeah, see, she had the fog vial was preventing me from seeing her scratch marks, but I was able to follow the bug pools because of that perk. Yep, I get this map again. I swear, there was only like a few maps in this rotation or something. I guess the good thing about this map is there's a lot of grass in the... Actually, is there corn stalks in this one? Yeah, there is. And also, because of the lighting, I think that makes it a little harder to see the traps. But yeah, I am not hesitating to set up my area. Also not putting the traps in obvious places. I don't know why she stayed there when I clearly saw her. Oh yeah, I got some good perks on this game too. Well, not that top one. That one actually kinda sucks for Trevor. That means I can't rely on Bloodlust to get survivors. Takes away my Bloodlust. I get increased speed when I damage a survivor, but I mean, I don't know. I don't think you want that on Trevor. Yeah, usually I would try to get to my area and hook them closer, but I kinda wanted to get them on there and reset my traps. I have the whack, that could be useful, like if I'm breaking a pallet and someone's trying to blind. They'll scream and the blind won't go off. And I think I get that Blood Warden, or No Way Out. Maybe Blood Warden. And that is hard to tell. Like, sometimes the perks kind of look similar. I think that's Blood Warden. I think No Way Out has the like gate symbol on it too. I forget the name of the perk, but the one on the right is when you pick up a survivor, it'll block generators not being worked on. So that one's really useful for information. Like it'll block generators for a little bit so people can't get on them. But it also lets you know where a survivor is working on a generator. And I think that's the important part of it. I don't know why the Meg wasn't ready for that maneuver. Yeah, so these two close to me are blocked, but the one in the distance there is not, so they're working on that one. So I'm gonna head over there as fast as I can. As fast as my little legs can move. Like this Michaela is actually trying her hardest to break this 3-gen, she knows, but... Yeah, see, it's not blocked again. Someone's working on it. So at least these survivors know, and they are trying to get rid of this one. I don't think he meant to fall down.
Hey! Hey! Oh! Hey! Hey! Oh!
able to kick it?
Yeah.
Yeah, you fucked up. That's what you get. Trying to play locker whack-a-mole with me. Yeah, I was stupid and I didn't break that pallet for some reason. Or like, at least like put a trap there. But he got himself stuck, so it worked out for me. But
Hey.
yeah, I was gonna put him in the basement, but he was dead, so it was just gonna be a waste of time if I did that. I needed to get him hooked, so I think they finished that gen that I was trying to protect. Yeah, I knew they were close because they screamed. I wonder if I hesitated there if he would have vaulted the window. Yeah, since I don't have a 3-gen anymore, it doesn't matter where I hook them. She is working on that gen in the distance. Yeah, I'm just gonna pick up some traps, maybe get ready for end game. Like, I'm seeing here if I could maybe catch her coming across too. If she goes for the save anyway. Or at least try to find her. Funny because it's like he saw me put it there too. Always so satisfying. And then that trap that I put there a long time ago finally saw some blood. And here's the shot I used for my thumbnail. Man, these are some good games. Anyway, I know this was a long video, it's like over an hour, but I just really liked all these games and I just really had a I want to play Trapper moment. But consider liking, subscribing, leaving a comment. Bye.